Be ready. Start. This petition has been prepared by the Managing Director of the Kerala State Handloom Development Corporation Limited, seeking to modify the judgment to the effect that respondents herein are not liable to be paid back wages or other monetary benefits as ordered by the single judge. Para. Short facts which are necessary for disposal of this petition are as follows. Writ petition was preferred by the respondents herein, seeking to quash various orders by which back wages were denied to the first respondent as well as respondent number 2 and 3, who are the wife and minor son of the deceased VPS Pillai, who was working as internal auditor in the corporation. First respondent was working as assistant in the corporation. Learned single judge allowed the writ petition and directed the company to reinstate first respondent with back wages and consequential benefits, treating him as if he was in a continuous service. The corporation was also directed to pay salary and allowances and also terminal benefits which would have been payable to VPS Pillai had been in continuous service till his death or till the age of his superannuation, whichever is earlier. The corporation filed appeal WA number 930 of 1993 against the said judgment. This court disposed of the writ appeal on 28/9/99, stating as follows. It goes without saying that when the acquittal is on technical ground and not on merits, the disciplinary proceedings could be continued notwithstanding the acquittal. In the present case, the appellate court has recorded certain findings for the absence of materials to implicate the accused person. The delay in all cases cannot be a ground to dispense with the disciplinary proceedings. In the peculiar circumstances of the case when one of the employees has already expired, no useful purpose would be served by the permitting to continue the disciplinary proceedings. To that effect, we agree with the learned single judge. We take note that another person was an accused who was taken back to service on his undertaking not to claim back wages. This fact is of some relevance while dealing with the present dispute. Para. With the above observation, this court dismissed the appeal. The matter was taken up by the corporation before the apex court by filing special leave petition number 2620 of 2000. Apex court issued notice on the question of back wages. The special leave petition later come up for hearing before the apex court on 12/3/2000. Sessions Court by Exhibit P7 judgment dated 12/7/1998 set aside the conviction and sentence passed by the additional judicial magistrate of first class and acquitted all the accused. On acquittal, as we have already indicated, first rate petition sought reinstatement including back wages and other consequential benefits. We are informed by the counsel appearing for the corporation that another person who was also proceeded along with first petitioner and VPS Pillai was reinstated in service without back wages. Council submitted if back wages with all consequential benefits as ordered in the judgment are to be paid an amount of rupees 8,96,000 and the employee's contribution of the provident fund being rupees 1,05,000 would be payable to the first respondent herein. Another sum of rupees 2,43,000 is to be paid to the legal representatives of the VPS Pillai. Counsel for the corporation submitted that the corporation is not legally obliged to pay the said amount. Stop.